many of you in the audience made a New Year's resolution this year to exercise your body more? I'm sure lots of you. Well, now, how many of you made the resolution to exercise your brain more? Nobody. Uh-oh. Gary, what's wrong here? I guess they don't feel the need yet.
Well, most of us don't think of exercising our brain. We go to the gym, we do a New Year's resolution.
By the way, this is Dr. Gary Small, author of the Longevity Bible. And he says that working out your brain is just as important as working out your muscles. I believe that. And that improving your memory and mental acuity can be as easy as playing any game, right?
Well, we want to make it fun. We want to make it easy. And the studies have found that when we exercise our brain, we actually protect it. Just doing puzzles every day, playing games, reading novels will lower your risk for memory problems as you age. And we've studied it at UCLA. We found that we can put people on a healthy lifestyle program with brain exercises, physical conditioning, healthy brain diet, and in just 2 weeks, it makes a huge difference. Memory improves and brain efficiency improves. So it's a bit like going to the gym. You can lift some weights with some strain at first, but after a while you get more efficient. Your brain does the same thing.
Well, it's really important, and there are lots of games on the table in front of us, and I'd love to learn about each and every one of those. Sudoku, I do know, and I do play that when I have time. Like in the car, you know, I'd like to play games in the car.
Well, I would not recommend doing Sudoku while you're in the car.
Oh, why not?
Because if you're driving, it can be very dangerous.
No. I have a driver. Luckily, that's the one. My one big luxury is my driver, and I can do puzzles and crossword puzzles. But I have scripts to read. But that too, isn't that also exercising your brain? Trying to remember about your scripts and all the things that are going to go on in the daytime?
Anything that is mentally challenging is good for your brain. And you want to, here's a puzzle that you can get.
Puzzle master.
Another one.
Oh, so this is
there you go.
Mind Bogglers. Okay. What is that?
Well, this is just another group of cards to challenge your mind. You can do it through cards. You can do it through books. How many of you do the crossword puzzle every day, right? Everybody? Now, if you do the puzzle, you find that the editors get a little ornery as the week goes on, right? It gets a little more difficult. You can there's a book, the New York Times Monday Puzzle, so you can do it in ink and impress your friend.
Right, and that's easy, but try Saturday.
Saturday, forget it. So you want to train and not strain your brain. You want to find the level that is challenging so you can solve the puzzle, but not too easy and not too difficult.
What about card games?
Card games are great. You can do it with board games, almost anything. We have some electronic games.
Yeah, I want to see this. I've been prompted to use this, Brain Age, which is kind of a fun game. How many of you in the audience know about Brain Age? Okay, good for you, good for your kids, too. I mean, it's good for anybody.
Well, anybody can do these games. They're really being marketed for baby boomers and older adults who want to protect their memory as they age.
And that last one is
This is Brain Games.
That's yours, right?
That's right.
Did you invent this?
I did invent it, believe it or not.
No, I believe it. I believe everything. If you write a book like this, you can make a game like that.
Well,
so what does that do?
Well, what it does, it allows you to cross-train your brain. The left brain is more verbal and logical. Right brain is more visual. So you can do these puzzles and you can have fun with it and set the level that works for you. So it's not too easy and not too hard. And you have when I can get it away from my 12-year-old son, I have a lot of fun with it.
So it's just not thumb activity. It is also brain activity.
It's brain activity, thumb activity, but also it teaches you basic memory skills. I wanted to do a game that was engaging and challenging, but also something that would allow us to improve our everyday memory skills.
So can you give us like one technique to start on?
Well, I can give you one technique, and it boils down to 3 words. That's all you have to remember. Look, snap, connect.
Okay.
So look is to remind us to focus attention. The biggest reason we don't remember is we're not paying attention.
Okay.
You meet someone at a party and you see your friend across the hall and already you turn to them and say, I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
All right.
So tell yourself you're going to focus attention. Snap is a reminder to create a mental snapshot of the information. It's easier to remember visual information than other kinds of information. And then finally, connect is a reminder to link up those mental snapshots so you can recall them later. So that's it. Look, snap, connect. You can create.
That's good for me because, you know, I'm sitting at a table signing books, and I go through like 300 people, and then somebody comes back in the line with another book. They went and bought a second book. And it's hard, but I have tried to train myself to remember who has been there before. And I'm pretty good at it. I'm trying. I try.
Well, you can use that technique to remember errands, to remember names and faces, any kind of everyday memory task. And you create a story. So if I wanted you to remember two unrelated words, rhinoceros window pane, you might see a rhinoceros charging through a field and crashing into a window pane. So it has detail,
So
it has
to
action.
make up a little story.
That's right. It makes it very simple.